Alright, I've got about 4 hours to kill. So, like I said yesterday, I'll try Elden again for a couple more hours. I'm gonna have to relearn everything I did, though. Oh, great. Yeah, back to advertising. $80 for 6 months, dude. That is insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, there was actually a patch for this game since the last time I played it. Let me put it on the screen. There was actually a patch. I have no idea what the patch entails, what it did, what it changed. I have absolutely zero clue. And honestly, can you even check anymore on PlayStation? Check for update, move games and apps, information. You used to be able to check update history, but now I don't think you can anymore. You used to be able to. I think that was on PS4. Can you even still do that on PS4? Really quickly, just while I'm doing stupid shit. Can you even still check the update history of a game on PS4? Because you used to be able to, but I feel like they removed it. I mean, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, no one really used it. The people that did tell you used to... Where was it? What game was it that I was playing? Valhalla. Valhalla, I remember checking the update history a few times. Oh yeah, you can. But then, yeah, then they just tell you access the patch notes in the in-game menu. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, but... There you go, see? Yeah, so you could check it. Right? I should actually replay Black Flag. Apparently Black Flag is going to be remade. I have no idea if that is or is not true. What about something I played recently? Right, like Fallout. Oh, you can't. What the hell? But yeah, then they just tell you, yeah, whatever, right? Like, here was the PS4 Pro update, right, and all this other stuff. So usually this menu is not used. I think it was kind of nice that they could have done this, right? But I don't think this ever got updated, did it? No. Did it? Yeah. No, version 1.0, so it never got updated, ever. You downloaded it, that's it. So a game has to have been updated for it to have update history, which makes sense. I just figured that if it had never been updated, it would just say nothing, you know? Okay. That makes a little bit more sense, because I remember looking at Devil May Cry, and I was like, wait, no update history. And that's because Devil May Cry 4 is an old game. All they did was add characters to it and slightly rechange a couple things. And that's it. There wasn't anything else to change about a game that even at this point is, you know, ancient. Like, let's be a little fair here, right? Is it going to go back? Do I have to push the button? Push the button. Is that it? Is that it? I have it under my desk, so I can't really see it anymore, so... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, you can't even see this shit, so it doesn't even matter. It is what it is. Let me, readjust the volume. I'll set everything up. I know I'm starting way earlier than normal, but that's just because I have time way earlier than normal to do it, so... I have to remember just all the moves. I remember a couple of them, but I'm going to just fuck around until I remember it. And hopefully we get a good vibe going. Okay. 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 I'll try to remember everything I was doing. Okay. So what was the strategy again? I think there's... you bait her first, right? Or is the first move free? Wait, I dodged that move backwards? What the fuck? I've never done that before. I've never dodged that move backwards. I think because I took a step back before dodging. Heal. Oh yeah, you can't outrun that. I forgot how that works. Okay. Super armor. Okay. kind of remember some of it. It's going to take a while for it to come back to me. See, like, moves you think that you would break her out of, you don't. That was probably the longest delay possible on that move. Oh my god, yeah, she could do that. Somehow the AI gets in the pattern of spamming that move. I keep thinking that there's like a cooldown on moves. There's probably only a cooldown on waterfowl. And she could just spam that move as much as she wants. You just have to wait. Alright, that's fine. I don't know how I dodged it backwards twice, though. That's like the weirdest thing to me, and I don't even know if I want to try to replicate it, because I feel like that's me making a mistake and not getting punished, and somehow the game let me get away with that. When the last several weeks, I could not get, or the last one session of it, I couldn't get away with that at all. I don't understand that, how that worked. I didn't mean to do two. Whoops. Yeah, I knew it. That third hit is just purely for show. Oh, shit. You pretty much have no choice but to go along with her attacks. Like, if you want to be optimal, I don't know. Oh, that's pretty bad. I had a feeling I could break her, but this won't kill her, and neither will the next attack. Okay, never mind. There, you can kind of get it. Well, we got to phase 2 on attempt 2, but now I remember even less about phase 2. So. I fell for it again, man. Well, she did. The grab does mean. Fuck. Yeah, the grab does damage. That's the thing. Just even entering into phase 2, you're at such a disadvantage, man. You can't hit her during that entire move. She's immune. The only way I could see you making that work is if you had something that lets you resist rot, but every one of her attacks does rot. So, like, I don't know. I think you just have to get a really good phase 2, where every move is dodgeable, and you're at full health, and you know how to dodge the fucking waterfowl. Because waterfowl in phase 2 is somehow worse than phase 1. Which you would never fucking imagine to be the case, but somehow they made it happen. Again. pressure, but whatever. Yeah. I forgot she can combo that. The heel kick having super armor is probably the worst fucking thing, man. That move should not have super armor. I'm remembering this now. That heel kick should absolutely not have super armor, dude. Okay. We'll drink, we'll flame. I don't think I've ever seen her use that as her first move. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh, yeah, you can't roll into it. Alright, never mind. You have to side roll that. I don't know if you could fucking roll through that. I don't think I've ever seen her use the big uppercut as her initial move. Her initial move is usually either the spin attack, which is a direct counter to you doing a jump, or nothing, in which case she waits to see what you do. I've almost never seen her do that. I need to take these extra things off the compass. Oh, they make the gun. They're going to give away. I was close enough. She said it was worth it to continue the combo. That's actually hilarious. Hey, look, another perfect waterfowl again. Time I can be greedy. Alright. That is pretty much the most perfect phase 1 that she could possibly give. There's almost not a better example of a phase 1 that she can give you there. Everything else is random. That's actually really good RNG. That was the wrong thing to do. Okay. Can you get 2 hits? Yes. Yeah, that move gets a counter in phase 2. Okay. What is this? Alright, I just have to relearn phase 2. That's probably the best phase 1 I think she's ever given me. I got the double stagger, she didn't do anything too crazy, and I was able to push her off of a normal attack, since you can't push her off of a downed attack. Oh boy, that's great. I think we're gonna have to stagger her in phase 2, so I think I have to be greedy. I think I have to stagger the shit out of her. She can't roll either of her really ridiculous moves, and then I have to fucking push her and then maybe stagger her one more time. You get greedy there a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. Greed. Really this early? Usually it's not this early. Really unfortunate. Oh, wow, okay. Usually she doesn't end up that close still. That's fine. Well, this run's a brick because I've taken too long to push her. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to heal here anyway. So, I never had her in like a good position where I could really combo shit. Oh, that's really good. Oh boy, it doesn't matter. If you get below like maybe 50% life and you've already downed just like 7 flasks, I don't think it's beatable. I think you can burn a lot of flasks, but you can't burn that much. Did I do this? Alright. I don't know when's a good time to counter after that, honestly. Usually I just take the hit. I think I should just take the hit there. Yeah, I think I should just take the hit, because, like, what's the point? Yeah, okay, let's start over. You know what, so whatever she does, I'm just not going to play 50-50s. I'm just going to do it regardless, and if I get hit, so be it. Because, like, I feel like playing too defensively, like, puts you in a bad position. So I'm just going to take the 50-50. That's the worst part of this boss. It's really fucking stupid that she could just 50-50 her way out of almost any combo. I think I just have to play the bad RNG and then just, like, not play defensively. Because if I play defensively, the fight will take too long and my buffs are going to run out. And it's not like you gain a benefit. In fact, it's probably worse the longer the fight goes on. Why now? Why now? And will there be Fallout tonight? Yes, there should be Fallout tonight. And why not? For the former, I guess. I couldn't roll again. What the fuck, dude? Well, that's great. Ah, fuck. Yeah, whatever. Shit. I think I heal again. Fuck it. If you get hit by that first hit, I don't think you could dodge out of that. What was that camera movement? Can't use the critical hit there. That's the most bullshit part of it. You cannot critically hit her there, but I guess it works out. Whatever. I did it again. Fuck. Oh my god! She preps a grab. Bro, why would she prep a grab there, facing the wrong direction? This shit's stupid. This is the shit I'm talking about. It doesn't even make common sense. Why the fuck would she prep a grab facing the wrong direction? You can't even see what she's doing. See, that's the shit that I think makes this boss fight fucking stupid. Why would she prep a grab the other way? And you're hitting her, and it doesn't break her out of the grab animation. Yeah, I'm remembering why I think this fight's stupid. This is fucking dumb. What the fuck happened? Never seen her in that animation. Great. That was a terrible exchange. I mean, sure, that's lore, that's great, but it's stupid gameplay-wise. It doesn't make any sense. She's literally prepping a move. She's reading what you're doing, and she can't even see what you're doing. That's stupid. I don't give a shit what the lore is. As you yourself would say about almost anything else, I don't give a shit what the lore is. They gave her a move that has stupid iframes, and it literally decides the fight because it deals 80% of my life bar. It's stupid. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. You can't be at 50%. You have to be at least at 70, so whatever, it's fine. That run was kind of bricked anyway. No, what really happens with this fight is that she reads what your inputs are, and then she counterattacks perfectly based off of it. That's what makes this fight fucking stupid. It's not that she has really interesting combat strings, she just knows your position and what your inputs are. She really should only know one of those things. She shouldn't know both. Because what it allows her to do is it allows her to either situationally cancel out of moves or pick an absolutely ridiculously advantageous move that completely counters what you're doing and never leaves her open to be punished. It's stupid. Well, no, yeah, the Crucible Knight is like that, but the Crucible Knight is a one-off with only one real counter move. Probably staggered her there. Oh shit. Ah. Well, right, but then doesn't that make it kind of bullshit that the game does nothing but fucking input read? Like, isn't that kind of fucking dumb that the game is literally checking to see what buttons you're pushing and immediately knows the counterattack move? Then isn't that kind of like a really fucking stupid part of the game? It's like, basically, she's playing on super low latency. She knows every move you make the literal instant you make it, and therefore she can counterpick it, but you have to react to her in normal time. I mean, sure, but like, you shouldn't have to mask input. Input reading is just bullshit. Input reading's stupid. And that's why I don't like this fight. Because every move of hers is basically an input read. Like, the punishing the healing is one thing. She's actually that pressured after 2 hits. It's actually crazy. Whatever. She's gonna waterfowl as soon as she stands up, so I'm gonna heal and run. Obviously. Look how much she gained from that stupid heel kick. Seriously. That is the worst fucking move in her arsenal. Oh my god. Again? I've never seen her do it that soon. Okay, whatever. This is a bad run. Again! This run is a perfect example of why you have to play aggressive. Because look how much I've wasted. Thank you. Look how much I wasted just to fucking play it safe. There's no reason to play this fight safe. I mean, sure, you can learn how to counter it, but does that make it fun? It just means that she has a cheat engine and you have to find 1,000 ways around her bullshit. Like, she shouldn't have super armor on that spinning heel kick. That's probably the worst move in her arsenal. See, waterfowl, yeah, she heals a little bit from it. It's not that much. It's fine. But, like, she shouldn't be able to do the spinning heel kick. That to me, having super armor is stupid. She shouldn't be able to prep moves that she has no idea what it is. The grabs shouldn't be infinite iframes that she can't be staggered out of. It defeats the purpose of a grab. God, this time. It didn't give it to me. Oh, I probably had no stamina. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. What is this? Oh, the clones. Yeah, okay, I don't remember that move. She has the clones, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't do it. I had no stamina? Okay. I didn't know I had no stamina. Alright, that's fine. Yep. I can't be stuck in phase 1. If my phase 1 takes longer than maybe like 3 minutes, it's pretty much just a reset at that point. Stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, it does. Okay, it does take stamina. Okay. Both hits take stamina. Wow. Huh. It's the dumbest move she has. Maybe I shouldn't have healed, but whatever. What the fuck? Oh, there's a follow-up move to that now. This is ridiculous. Yeah. She has follow-up moves to everything now. Okay. Shrink builds are IMO the worst. I mean, it's whatever. I know there's some fights that are going to be easy with magic. You could just shoot bosses to death. It's whatever. I mean, it's the build I have. Like, I'm not going to relearn an entire build just to cheese using dex and magic. Like, then what's the fucking point? The point is that there's just certain moves that she should not have. She shouldn't have super armor on that heel kick. That's fucking stupid. And this is exactly why last week when I was doing it, I was like, wow, this is really fucking stupid. And this is the fight that people jerk off. This is terrible. Those two aspects are really fucking stupid for a fight this tight. Alright, I have to be greedy. I missed. That was a complete whiff. Wow, that's actually a pretty insane combo that she just did. I'm not gonna reach her. I already know from practice I can't reach her at that distance. It's impossible. Too far. Good thing she's not very aggressive half the time. I mean, you killed her with Mimic Tear, so I mean, sure. If I wanted to use Mimic Tear, we would have killed her 5 hours of attempts ago. But that's the point, is that Mimic Tear is a cheese build. What is this? Alright, yeah, I don't know how those last two ones work. So there's 5 clones in total. Okay. I was told that Mimic Tear is different because it's not a summon. Summons will double the HP of the boss, but not Passion Tears or whatever. So to my understanding, that's not true. And even if it was, I watched this dude kill her with Mimic Tear. She literally didn't even fight him the whole fucking time. I watched the video, and I was like, wow, that's a really stupid build. She literally ignored him for 2 phases until the last 30 seconds, and then he just killed her. Like, I could just do that, but I would like to try to beat her legitimately, as if I didn't know that Mimic Tear was the most broken thing in the game. And that's exactly how I beat Moog. I have to heal. Yeah. She did not waterfowl. Okay. Yeah. See, she's giving me so many tantalizing attack opportunities, but I have to heal. Sucks. I have to give up one. You still get hit afterwards. Oh, that's bad. And that's exactly why. Dude, that's such fucking... That right there got me killed one run. You cannot transition her when she's on the floor and standing up. It's bullshit. Oh my god, that got me killed one run. I remember that shit. That's why using a critical hit that low is really a bad idea. Because you have to wait for her to stand up, because the game doesn't know how to fucking phase transition. Ah. Ah, shit. This bitch. Yeah, dude, fucking follow up. I'm dead, yeah. There's just never any good opportunities to fucking punish her because she could 50-50 whether she wants to follow it up or not. I mean, we're roughly about the same level, pretty much. Like, running and shooting in phase 1 seems super easy because most of her moves are melee builds. Like, the problem in phase 2 is she gets these big wings. It's a little hard to see what she does. That's whatever. That's a lot of bosses are just big. And there's also just the fact that sometimes she could 50-50 choose to follow up and then you have no opportunity. And you have to kind of play the guessing game of, well, do I fucking capitalize and risk it or not? And I mean, that's basically this fight, is she could 50-50 input read and then decide if she wants to perfectly counter you or not. You almost never see that move. Seriously. Hey, look. Didn't get the thing again. I knew it. What the fuck? I hate how she stands there like she's not gonna do it, and then she triggers it anyway. Aggressive. Fucking shit. Ridiculous. That missed. Oh, okay, well, that's great. Well, this run's a bust, as usual. How'd that miss? What the fuck? Alright, we both got questionable fuckery going on. I really think it's because of the terrain of the ground. So here we go, I'm gonna get cheated. She gets a free hit standing up. It's bullshit. It's fucking stupid. That is like one of those weird things. It's probably just the game doesn't know how to do it, so it prevents her from dying, but it just whatever. See, that uppercut move, she does have super armor on that, but that makes sense because it's like a charge move. And you could get out of it. Alright, time to die. I think I have to heal. I don't think there's enough time to buff and still get the hits. What is this? Oh. Jesus, she never gives up. Fucking Date Bayo, dude. I think her movement changes in this phase. What is this? Oh, it's the stab. Oh, I forgot what that is. Oh my god. Yeah, she could redo that move again. Okay. I forgot that she could do that. I've only seen that once before. Yeah. I forgot that. I already saw the metaphor stuff. The localization is a fucking disaster. And I was kind of looking into it because I'm like, oh, it's Atlas. Oh, it's got the, you know, the Persona feel. And whenever you have a JRPG like that, the first thing you gotta ask is how fucking stupid and woke is the localization. And unfortunately, Metaphor seems like the latest in a long line of butcheries, so, you know. Just be mindful of what you're buying before you buy it. Apparently the Spanish version is fine. The Spanish version is contextually similar to the Japanese, but not the American, not the English version, nope. You want to play something that's close to the source material? Fuck you. You never see this move. Yeah, you gotta let her perform that move for posterity, because you never see it. There's a really rare fucking calculation that runs inside a millennia to use that move at all. No waterfowl. Waterfowl? I hate this bitch, man. Hey, look, another perfect. Stupid. It's the dumbest move in her arsenal. Look how much bullshit she gets off of that move. That move is the dumbest move that she has. She could just eat whatever you're doing and then combo it into like a ridiculous thing, and you can't get away from it at that point. Because I'm thinking she's not doing anything. It's only the little white mist that comes after that tells me, oh, that's the kick. No, you just get to die there. You get to eat shit. Well, whoever translates it, the stuff that they changed is bad. I don't know how they can't have someone who isn't fucking paused look over a game and just translate it. No, she's actually the most bullshit boss in the game. I don't even know why I bother doing that. I was hoping she'd stagger. I think in phase 2 I have to use light attacks. I don't think jump attacks are gonna work. I think I have to use light attacks. Okay, I'm dead. But I think that's what I have to do in phase 2, is I have to use light attacks. If I try jump attacks, there's too much punishment. I won't be able to land and counter attack, so I think I have to change. I'd have to see specific examples. Even in manga, there are different English... Right, well, I don't think... Well, I mean, for some games, it's pretty obvious. Unicorn Overlord was completely butchered. But, you know, it's like... Imagine, for example, if every time you wanted to read a manga or play a JRPG... The Japanese get the original, fresh off of Oda print of One Piece, and we get 4Kids. And, like, it's like, well, could we get just what Oda says, just translated? You know, like, is that so terrible? Of course not. They haven't paused it. It doesn't fit a narrative, it doesn't fit an agenda. Metaphor isn't 4Kids level. No, it's not. It's not, but it's not exact, and that's the point. At this point, I used to be the first person to say, well, it's okay if they change a couple things. And then you see what the fuck they change, and it's like, oh, never mind. And this is coming from the resident dub watcher himself. I only watch dubs, almost exclusively. took me that long to be able to get the run input. I was holding it the whole time. Thank you. I knew it. Dude, fuck off. I hate what that move does to the camera, seriously. Cameraman pans up looking for Jesus. I fall for that way too often. I really shouldn't. She's gonna stand up and do bullshit, so I have to run away again. I can't capitalize, unfortunately. Huh. No waterfowl? Dude. Ah, that was pure greed. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Fuck me. Alright, this run is a wash because I fucked up like multiple times. I should not have done any of that. Oh no, I didn't want to do this! Thank you. She gets a free fucking hit, which is stupid, but whatever. I have to heal. I bungled the inputs. Alright, no buffs. What is that? I've never seen her do that move before. That just the empty jump into the air. I've never seen her do that. Oh, fuck, okay. That hit me from that far. Brother. Oh, that was waterfowl? See, and then she could spin the camera like that, which is whatever. Alright, well this is a wash. I have no idea how to dodge the fourth one. There's barely enough time to dodge the third. But that's the first time I've actually died on her with no flasks left. Yeah, I think I have to go light hits. So first phase is heavy hits, second phase is light hits. The irony is that if this game had adaptability, this wouldn't be as bad. You could speed up a lot of your animations, but people complained about that in Dark Souls 2. And to be fairly, it was pretty poorly implemented in Dark Souls 2. No, I don't need defense talismans. Why would I do anything that lowers my damage? If I take longer in any phase, I'm gonna die. So I have to burn her quickly. That's it. That's just really unfortunate. Usually she doesn't follow that. Hey, look, perfect again. There it is, dude. That is the worst move in her arsenal. This isn't going to transition her. Oh, it did. Okay. I waited long enough. Yeah, no, nothing is safe to fucking jump attack on in this phase. Fuck. That's just really unfortunate. Ideally, we just don't see Waterfowl or the clone move, but I feel like we will have to see one. I think that is probably the play. Like, you might be able to get that one jump attack afterwards, but because every one of her moves now has an escape for her, you can't do it. So I'm just going to use light attacks. Because they're less commitment. It's easier to dodge out of. Honestly, that's why I kind of want to go back to the fucking longsword. I think the longsword might be better because the animations are less locky compared to this. But, I don't know. I think just the DPS race is the way to go. There's no other way for me to do it. Surprised she did not waterfowl. You know she's looking for it. Let's see. Run forward. Nope. She absolutely refuses. This is really weird. Yep, there it is. Hey, another perfect. Nope, nope, nope. I know better. That's bait. That's actually bait. You don't hit her there. I forgot about the fucking column, dude. Oh, Christ alive. I really hate what jumping does to the camera. It really fucks it up. It's the same problem with the Deathbird and all the other big bosses. Astel does the same thing to the camera, man. You can't see what's coming because the boss is reaching over you. Follow-up. No heal either. Why am I not getting any of my fucking inputs now? Oh, that's not where I wanted to roll either. This is great. Oh, that was bait. Well, I fell for that. Do I heal here? The fuck? She did it. What the fuck, dude? I mean, this run is pretty much scuffed already, but whatever. Waterfowl. No. Can I hit her? This fucking fight is stupid. That's fucking funny. Oh my god. This game is great. Oh my god. I'm not American. I'm more some European. Yeah, I mean, I could agree to that. I hate British English characters using bruv and love. You don't like that? That's cool, man. What? Okay, let's die now. Extra move to it now. Yeah, I don't even know if I could get 2 hits. I genuinely think I have to just get 1 hit. I don't know if I could get 2 that way. Nah, whatever. It just sounds dumb. You don't like bruv? Come on, bruv. I mean, I'd complain about New York accents, but, I mean, whatever. I'm walking over here. Forget about it. That's it. Hey, remember the grab move? Yeah, think fast. This game is ridiculous, man. Nope, could not get to her. Love it. Into waterfowl, by the way. This is not the first time I've gotten fucked in this manner, by the way. That's ridiculous. That is not even the first time I've died in that manner. Oh, you bent her down, right? You knocked her over, all right? Sure, I'll walk up. Oh, no, sorry, the animation is half a second, and it's too long for you to stand up and walk over. Sometimes even the fucking terrain prevents you from walking over to her. Yeah, I wonder why people just spam Mimic tier and let the Mimic take all the aggro, and then they just poke her from behind. Gee, I wonder why people just cheese the fuck out of this boss. This is really that one boss in a game that you use like a nuke on or something. You just don't even fight it. Gee, I wonder why. I've never seen her open that either. I think that's a move that I stuff. I don't know what move that is in particular. It's really funny. Waterfowl, obviously, yep, of course. Hey look, another perfect. Have to heal. Okay. That was basically almost the definition of a good phase one. Fuck, man. Ah. I fucked that up. I fucked up that whole last 15 seconds. That was not what you need to do at all. All right, we might. I think the light attacks are the way to go, though. I mean, like, you think this sword would be better? Because nah, it takes about the same amount of time to stand up, so I don't think this is gonna help. Right? 1, 2. Yeah, it's like 2 seconds almost. 1, 2. Yeah, it's about. I feel like this might be a few like half seconds shorter or longer. I don't know. That's like what, a full second and a half? I don't know. Maybe this is better, but we would take such a ridiculous damage penalty. I don't think it's worth it. Seriously, I don't think it's fucking worth it. Like I said, the only thing I could do is I could look up where the fucking Crimson Amber medallion is. That's like the only other upgrade that I could get. I just won't. There's no point. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. thing again. Oh my god. I thought I would have a little more distance on her. Nope. That's fine. Greed? Oh my god, it paid off! Kind of. She's gonna waterfowl as soon as she stands up. Whatever. The trade is worth it there at the very end. What? I'm up against something. God damn, she is way more aggressive in this. Ah, fuck! I thought there was one more clone. I'm really screwed now. Hilarious. Fell for it again, by the way. This phase is brutal, man. I wonder if it's just worth it just to attack through everything that's not like a major attack. Oh, that was waterfowl? You can't even tell, man. She has one or two jumps that are just like that. I thought she was doing the normal up and down. That was waterfowl somehow. Yeah, no, I think the best bet is just to try to stagger her with light attacks and just hope you can roll out of whatever's coming next. I'm not even gonna bother. That's the best I could hope for at this point, is just stagger, stagger, stagger. And if she jumps, I mean, like, because if you assume it's waterfowl, you miss out on attack opportunities. But if you don't, then you just die, because waterfowl is way more lethal in this one. I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is RNG, positioning, and just a lot of other things. At least we're getting to phase 2 more. Man, about to jinx it. I fell for that again. Every fucking time, dude. Millennia is never open, seriously. Yeah, that was bad. Alright, let's start over. No, I haven't, Vith. I'm sorry. I can't be the streamer you want to see. Let's see. He's rather see FF3 remade. The only thing about FF3 they need to remake is the fucking ending. That's the only thing they need to remake about FF3, seriously. They need to either add a teleport and a save point after you beat Zandy, or they need to just, I think that's just the best thing to do. Like, if you're gonna force the player to beat the World of Darkness in one sitting, then you should have a teleport for that. I don't know why that's, I don't know. That was like one of the most boneheaded decisions I think I've ever seen. Because I remember at the end you have to grind in the DS version. You have to. You're not at a high enough level. I was running a Sage, I had to run a fucking Devout instead. That's how bad things were getting. Alright, well I didn't even do anything this one. Thinking about that pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. You beat Zandy, you're like, oh, there's a save point, right? Oh, there's a checkpoint, right? Oh, I don't have to progress right to the end of the game, right? No. If you don't, you're locked in the room. As soon as you go in that room with the mirrors, you have to kill him, which means you have to start the end of the game. And remember, there's no checkpoints. There's no, like, dungeon shortcuts like they would put in a modern game today. You have to run all the way through Crystal Tower up and down. Again, if you're gonna back out. It really is like an epic ending, soiled by the fact that there's no checkpoint out of the labyrinth and back into the tower. So, and remember, unlike the Pixel Remaster, you can't turn off enemy encounters. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't really like FF3. But it's really a testament to FF8's popularity that they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna remake FF9 next. Fuck FF8. I mean, I know people swear by that game, but I certainly don't. I do not like FF8 at all. How is she staggered? Alright, well, because of the terrain, I could not get to her. I'm dead now. Wow, I really love that. I love that the terrain gives her an advantage, and then she could just immediately counter it with waterfowl, because she's at a certain progression. That's why you play the... Yeah, I'm talking... The FF3D DS? Do you mean the DS remake? That's the one I'm talking about. That's literally the version I'm telling you. It's dog shit. You have to run through Crystal Tower. There's no teleports. You have to. I don't know how they remade... I mean, I guess the year was 2004, 2005. But, like, you make this entire game. There's no shortcuts. It's a 10-minute run to get back to Zandy, including enemy encounters, and then you do. He's easy. Then you have to fight 6 bosses in a row. I know I complain about it, but the only RPG I could think of with a worse final game is Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise sucks. That game fucking sucks dick to me. I'm one of the biggest Tales fans I know, and that game fucking sucks. That end game is awful, and they want you to... The only reason it's so bad is because they want you to spend money on microtransactions. It's so dumb. They ruined a fucking decent They ruined a really good Tales game with stupid bullshit. So you have to buy Gil, and you have to buy stupid shit from a shop. It's dumb. It's the worst thing that they've ever done to a Tales game. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic here. Okay, drink. Again. I don't know if we could count perfects where I start like 80% of the arena away from her, but whatever. Alright, we take this. We take this and then she stands up and then I hit her. Okay. Run behind her. The journey to endgame is fun? Fuck no. The entirety of that game is stupid bullshit because you don't have any items to do anything. It's like they didn't make a Tales game. It's like they were like, hey, make a game with a bunch of anime characters and stupid shit. Alright, cool. Alright, you have some skits in there. Okay, cool. It's like no one on that team played any of the older Tales games and realized why they work. Right? Like you have Zestiria. You have Vesperia. You have Symphonia, right? You have Berseria. You have all these god-tier Tales games. And then they're like, okay, well, let's make a game where there's not enough items and your teammates die in 3 hits. What the fuck? Wait. I don't play Life is Strange. No, that's too early. That's 2 ticks too early. it's delayed. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, this strategy works. This strategy's good. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna do it. You can only jump attack her in phase 2 whenever she's either staggered or... I don't know. Okay, that works. At least now we know what works in phase 1 does not work in phase 2. And kind of vice versa. I think it's better in phase 1 because Millennia actually gives you a chance to counterattack. Alright, well, it only took me multiple attempts to even get to that, but whatever. Game. I don't know. I don't know enough about Life is Strange besides the fucking gun meme where she like ricochets a bullet into herself after yelling about how it's the guns that need to be checked. The blue-haired chick is such a great personification of everything wrong with Western culture circa 2010, it's not even funny. And I don't know if that was intentional. I'm just more mad at Square Enix for fumbling Deus Ex. But they keep Life is Strange. Like, just fucking kill me, please. I don't even know if they're good games or not. All I know is the second game is basically Donald Trump, anti-Donald Trump propaganda, dude. Which means it's gonna age very poorly in about 10 years. Wait, we've made this little progress? Oh, for this run's scuff. This run's first, bro. Alright, let's experiment. Huh. Yeah, you can hit her. It doesn't really help you. That second hit, I don't know how to dodge that. Hilarious. That second hit and then that third hit of that combo are really hard to dodge. Come at really unfortunate times. That's a really bad time to do that. I knew that was going to happen, totally. Oh, wow. Yep, yeah. I was hoping that would be enough. It was not enough. Doesn't really matter. Alright, phase 2. We'll just see phase 2. Okay. I think you have to get one hit and then dodge, seriously. That move is such bullshit. It didn't heal. Okay, shit. Oh my god, I have no idea. That 6 clone is just invisible. Yeah, whatever. I don't think you could watch. I think you have to just know the timing. That's dumber than RE characters shooting locks? Well, I'd imagine most Resident Evil characters are smarter than whatever the blue-haired chick is from fucking Life is Strange. And that's saying something. That's saying a lot, actually, if you know how dumb most Resident Evil characters are. Honestly, Birkin is probably my favorite villain because he's so smart. You know that he's one of the smartest men on the planet, but he's so fucking stupid he trusts Wesker to not betray him, after both of them literally just betrayed Dr. Marcus, not even 10 years prior. That's one of my favorite plot points in early Resident Evil. Remember the time we assassinated Dr. Marcus? Yeah, it's really a shame that in this business we just get hitman squads to kill people we don't like. Yeah, how fucked up, man. I know you're also just as much of a psychopath and a ruthless cutthroat, but I trust you, Wesker. Or maybe he didn't. I just don't think he thought about it at all. To be fair, when did they kill Marcus? Like 1980 something? Ah, fuck. That was like the worst thing. I should not have rolled. If I have health, I just need to stand still after the second one. If you try to roll it, you're gonna die. Maybe they were high school buddies. Were they? I know they knew each other. They both went to the training facility alongside each other, but were they actually like buddies? Because Wesker betrays him in the exact same way that they fucking betrayed Marcus. Almost shot for shot, the exact same way. And the fact that this guy is like probably IQ 180, 200, and he can't see this shit coming from a mile away is insanity. I mean, obviously, it's a cheesy fucking, you know, it's supposed to be a little cheesy. It's not super serious, but I find it so hilarious that like the same way that he betrayed probably countless people, this guy did exactly the same thing right back to him. That's one of my favorite plot points, seriously. Alright, well this run's already a wash. Never see this. At what cost? Seriously. You know she's gonna do waterfowl immediately, so I can't capitalize. That combo is so lethal, man. That's one of her best combos. I don't even remember seeing it last week. Alright, whatever. It's like a league is betrayed over and over, but his combo still points north, even though north is a lie. I don't know. He loves her. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's great. I don't know how one dude could have so much puss thrown at him and he's so focused on one woman that literally probably sees once a decade. And they're never going to let us have them together. You know that, right? That's why Resident Evil 6 was so crazy to me. I was like, oh, fuck. Everything's ending. We're done. All the plot lines are over, dude. As much as I don't like 6 from a gameplay standpoint, 6 is actually a very fun and entertaining game to play in its own right. And that's why I like it so much. See how she didn't use any of the normal counters she could have used there? I didn't do anything different than I do normally, so, alright, we're fucked. Yep, fuck, I should have run. That was a really good run. Should I even heal? Yes, 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 yes. What? Wow. Whatever, we'll trade. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. You could go into this next phase with 5 flasks and die before you use any of them. So it doesn't really matter if we go in with 8, 9, 10. Anything less than 4, maybe. I don't know. No boning allowed. Yeah, Barry is the only one. And that's just because it's established that he has kids, pretty much. He's allowed to. That's it. He's basically like go home and be a family man god, pretty much. Oh my god. I gotta figure out the timing on the stupid flower. There's a perfect moment you could run in and not get hit at all. But I think I just need to get hit once. I think getting infected with Scarlet Rot's not gonna happen. I just need to run in and just take one tick of it. And just get both hits. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take one hit. Because I don't know what the timing is on that. So I'll just do both. It doesn't matter. What? Oh, dude, Jake is like the son of a prostitute or something. I don't know why. That's the weirdest plotline. I think they just really wanted to bring back Sherry. And you know what? It worked. Thank you. Chris knew, yeah. Chris immediately saw Wesker's face on him, which is so insane to me, because if you look at him, he looks just like every other generic, like, white male protagonist from, like, the late 2000s, early 2010s. I have no idea, yeah. Chris was like, I've definitely seen this man's facial features before, and he immediately didn't like him. That's why, even though I hated their campaign the most, because it was like a bootleg nemesis, I actually ended up liking the characterization of them probably the most. Like, I like Leon. Leon is just cooler than me than Chris. Chris just gets all the fucking Gears of War campaigns. Chris's campaign, the first mission, feels like it comes fresh out of fucking Gears of War. 2 ticks. Dude, I'm not even in the fucking circle. This is ridiculous. Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god. The light attack strategy is working. I gotta fucking not die to the circles. The circles are bigger than they look. They explode outward. No, not that. This. I am not judging these sword swipes at all. surprised I was able to get to her because she's on an incline. And this boss fight does not handle inclines very well. I guess I have to roll for that. The fact that this room is on an incline is really fucking terrible. Whatever. This run was kind of shit anyway. I did the exact same roll I always do. I don't know. I guess I was just too close. They made Sherry good. I see. That's the thing. I don't look at it from a gameplay perspective because the gameplay of Resident Evil 6 is not that great. Like, the shooting is fine. The rolling on the ground and stuff is cool or whatever. But because it follows off of Resident Evil 5 and they wanted to be such a ridiculous co-op game, I hated that. I thought that was the worst part about Resident Evil 6. Seriously. I hated that. I was like, wow, this really is just terrible. It's like nothing, none of the complaints from 5 they listened to. They were just like, fuck it. Make everything 5 missions, right? It has none of the appeal or charm of 4 and 5 at all. And then they wonder why people are like, damn, Resident Evil is not the same no more. It's like, yeah, because it's not fucking the same. Stop making multiplayer games. And look at how good 7 and 8 are. You know why? Because they're not fucking multiplayer-centric games. This was a terrible trade in every fucking possible way. God. Waterfell. Yeah, of course. Very original. Can I run this? No. Alright, well. I like how it holds that input, but it won't hold the dodge input. Ah, fuck. There was no way I was getting out of the way of any of that. Many people actually say she's just another dumb one. I mean, she's literally the president's daughter. I don't know what people expected. No, I don't think Ashley needs to use a gun at all. I've always disagreed with that. I think it's fine. I think Resident Evil 4 is like the most perfect example of how to do an escort mission. There's very few segments in that game where I feel like it's actually unfair what they put you through, especially on a new game. So that's why I didn't hate it as much. You know, I think that's, again, people were like, oh no, it'd be cool if you had an AI teammate to work with. And then they give you one, but you know, admittedly, they changed the game a lot. It wasn't the same. It's not the same type of game, and that's why I didn't fucking like it. Still one of my most played games on the 360, but, you know, that's because I joined Resident Evil 4 late. Oh, well, there you go, super armor. That would have been a punish if she was doing any other move. Super armor. I get to do whatever I want. I think it's funny, too, because in Phase 2, her grab does not have super armor. I'm pretty sure I've hit through that before. So in Phase 1, her grab has infinite super armor. If she chooses to do it, it's going off no matter what. You cannot stop it. If you're already mid-attack, you just die. You get grabbed. And she can combo it after other moves. So, if you're just happening to do anything at all because, you know, you're on a timer, fuck you. It's great. I love it. Great boss. Input reading, too. On that one time she stabbed me. Instant input reading. I don't think I've ever seen her open that way, honestly. Whatever. Ah. I don't even know why I bothered to use a light attack in phase 1. That was kind of stupid. So, I'm in a terrible position. I have to heal, but that won't give me enough time to dodge waterfowl. Oh, shit. Oh, that's really bad. I was really banking on that hitting. Oh well, whatever. For some reason, she literally did not do waterfowl until I was already dead. It was good for the original because the original gunplay was made for 10-year-olds. I mean, I hear the opposite. I hear that the Wii version is super easy, and then everyone else likes the other versions because they're harder to aim with. So I don't know. I see. That's what I think. Every Resident Evil 4 is such a unique game because everyone who plays it will give you a different opinion about it. Every single person who plays it will give you an absolutely, completely different opinion about it. Some people will say the Wii version's super easy. Some people say it's hard. I've seen more people say it's easy, in fairness. I've heard some people say the PS3 version's the best version. You get a different story from everyone who played it, whether they liked it or not. And I think that that's one of the coolest parts about it. It really is like one of the most like formative games, I think, in the entire history of gaming. When you know how much effort went into it, it's like Half-Life 2 levels of effort. And they just don't make games like that anymore at all. Whether it's the humor, whether it's the gameplay mechanics, whether it's the little intricate parts of it, they don't even bother to do that anymore. Either because everything is an always online fucking disaster waiting to happen, or something else. They just don't make video games like that anymore. I didn't look at my health. That's an input read, but it's late because she couldn't stand up. Stressful? I thought it was easy as shit. I loved it though. It felt so immersive. That's why I love that shit, man. That was one of the few games I actually will say that motion controls made better, was Resident Evil 4. And unlike the PS2 version, the game actually looked good on the Wii, because it was developed for GameCube hardware. Instead of whatever bastardized port they did for the PS2 version. That's one of the most unfair things that ever happened in the history of gaming, is that Resident Evil 4 on the PS2 sold way better than the GameCube version, when it literally sucks in every fucking possible way more than the GameCube version. It is literally worse than the GameCube version at all times. Thank you. QTEs on the arc. Nah, honestly, you don't have to do much. You don't have to shake your whole arm. That's what I'm saying. I love that shit. It's so good. That's one of my favorite parts of Resident Evil 4, is that, like, just being able to, like, it just works on the fucking Wiimote. And unlike Metroid Prime 3, which, like, got a watered down, like, I feel Metroid Prime 3 is too watered down. Resident Evil 4 boosted everything Resident Evil did by like 5. It was so good. It was no downside to that transition at all. I've played it before. I'm gonna play it again for Halloween. Oh, you have to roll it. What a bunch of bullshit. Alright, you have to roll that attack. You can't not. I was like, oh, I could just rotate around it. No, she does the same thing you do. Okay. Should play Dead Space? I have played Dead Space. I played Dead Space multiple times on the channel. I didn't like Callisto Protocol. I like some aspects of it, and everything I've heard about the late game makes me just not want to play it. So I don't think I'm ever going back to it. There was a time when I considered maybe going back to it, but I'm gonna be honest with you, knowing that it's probably never getting a sequel, and knowing that what I played wasn't that great. Oh, okay, that's what I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're like, oh, I'll play a bad game. Nah, I don't really have as much time for Halloween specials anymore, which kind of sucks. I guess like maybe once a year I could play a horror game I've never played for Halloween, but I don't know. I don't really have time like that anymore. It used to be one of my favorite things to do, and I just don't have the time for it anymore. Oh, fuck. Alright. I knew she wasn't going to kill me, so I knew I didn't have to do much. I could just move. It's fine. Oh, fucking hell, dude. And that was the perfect opportunity. She literally didn't do the usual combos. Fuck. Fuck that up. Still fighting this boss? Yes, this is effectively the super boss of this game. She is the hardest boss in the game. They threw everything they could at you. Input reading, uneven terrain in the battlefield, 50-50 guesswork, everything. They put everything in this fucking boss. It's insane. It's the epitome of everything unfair in a boss fight that you could possibly imagine. She reads your inputs. The boss terrain is unfair, so sometimes certain attacks will hit, and sometimes certain attacks won't. It's great. She's no... Okay, well, yes, in the base game. Let me correct it, because I'm not playing the DLC. Sometimes you get punished for doing exactly what I just did. That was really lucky. She's not staggered. I'm dead. I rolled early. I don't know why she wasn't staggered. That was like 5 jump attacks in a row, and she was not staggered at all. Very unfortunate. So, I don't know if Viv is still here, but Viv was like, why do people show up for this and not other stuff? You know, the funny part is that people on Twitch, it's bots. People on, well, the bots on Twitch come out in droves for this game because it's a very popular category. In droves. That's why, because it's popular, because it's a popular game. So you're going to see more people show up for a popular game. She never does that, man. You know what? Honestly, it's not even worth continuing at that point. There's no point. Just get bad RNG, you just gotta start over. Let me take a drink. Does not Fire Emblem. I hate dating sim games. The hilarious part is that Fire Emblem is not a dating sim. I don't like romance in games either, but Fire Emblem has not been a dating sim since Fates. Like, seriously, I think all the supports in Three Houses are really well done. Like, compared to all the other shit. Three Houses is not a dating sim by any metric. The only amount of romance is literally at the end of the game. That's it. And remember, every playthrough of Three Houses is like 40 to 60 hours long, depending on how long you play. She hit me from that range? Okay, that's great. Yeah, let's start over. Now she's staggered. How? I don't know what invisible counter you're supposed to have in your head to know when she's going to be staggered, but I don't know. Worst move in her arsenal. I used to think it was this move. That move isn't even that bad by comparison. I fucking rolled away, whatever. Oh my god. We're on an incline. This is going to be weird. Okay. Dude, the Academy school life is like the #1 part of the game. That's like one of the coolest parts. You get to custom design all your characters in so many crazy ways. That's the thing I love about it so much. I like that you can do that. You know, you can fully customize entire characters differently. Like, usually in a Fire Emblem game, there's just some characters that are really good and some characters that just exist as cannon fodder. I didn't feel like anyone was cannon fodder. I really don't. I mean, I get that, but, like, there's a reason why I prefer that to, like, Fates. Anything before Three Houses, because, like, every character could be good in Three Houses. Maybe not on Hardening, or what is it, Maddening? But whatever, that's fine. Like, that's a different story entirely. Would you believe it was the first fucking move she did? There's never an opportunity to heal in this phase at all. Like, seriously, can you even make enough space for their... No, I'm dead. Oh, it's so delayed. Okay, whatever. Oh my god. Alright, well, we need another 5 attempts to get back here now. To boil, I don't care for the looks to boil it down. I don't like the social linking. I don't know. See, like, it's not really social linking, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. Because in Persona, like, I don't know. I feel like Fire Emblem is more reasonable now than it ever was. Because there's so many early Fire Emblem games. You want to use a character? Congratulations, the character's dog shit. You'll use him for a couple chapters, and then that's it. And there's no replayability. Like, you just go mission to mission to mission, so you have to level them up when inside of missions where you're already doing 3 or 4 other things. That's one of the things I didn't like about Fire Emblem, is that you're basically locked. Certain characters will just always be bad, and there will be nothing you could do to stop it. Now, if you said engage, I would totally understand, because I don't even like Engage's story. Which is sad, because it actually has a good premise. It was a terrible first start. From a standstill, that's the most distance you could cover. Okay. That's why I think you have to run for like half a second first to get your full speed. That was an opening. I feel like that's bullshit, and she knew that I wasn't going to be able to reach her. I've never seen her empty a move like that, and then never follow up off of that. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. I want a game. Dude, there's tons of gameplay in Three Houses. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that was the only thing you did in Three Houses in Persona, I would agree with you. There's tons of gameplay in both of those games. How much the camera has to spin. Look at this. Now you're dead. It's ridiculous. Into this move. have to roll it. You're not even in it. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have enough health. Yeah. It's the second clone. The second clone does not dissipate like the first one. Oh my god, there's never an opportunity to counterattack this bitch, man. That's why this fight sucks, man. There's never an opportunity. You have to dodge for 2 minutes straight. Maybe you get one hit in to slightly chip her health away. This is stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. Eventually, I'll get a good pattern in phase 2, and then I'll win. And then I'm never doing this again. I don't know how to dodge that second hit. You can't dodge it if you dodge the first. It took me this long to break her. How would you know? You have no idea where her stamina is. You have to guesstimate every single time. There's no way to know. I have to give it up. She wants to do super armor moves, the fight's over. Alright, new one. Like, this is why this shit gets frustrating, man. It's stupid. She has super armor moves on almost everything. That heel kick, seriously, has gotten me killed more times today than it did last week. Because every time you're like, oh, it's open, or you don't even see it happening. It's stupid, but whatever. I'm a guy that says Xenoblade 3 was not good while I praise X Chronicles. I think they're both great. I don't know why you think Xenoblade 3 is not a good game. That is definitely the peak of the series by far. In game design, world design, like, again, another series where some party members are good, and then some party members are just dog shit, and you will never want to use them ever. Because there's just better options. To be fair, that's a problem in a lot of RPGs. They give you 3 party slots, and they're like, yeah, kill God, and like only 4 party members are ever even viable. So it's like, what the fuck? Oh, that was the longest possible variation. Actually, why am I fighting this? Just, no, there's no reason to. Just, we'll start over. We'll start over. No. Yeah, absolutely. You can do 3 houses. I think 3 houses is seriously one of the best games on the Switch. And I feel like every final mission feels fair. Most Fire Emblem games, either the final mission I blow right through it and completely backbreak it, or it's insanely difficult, it's insanely ridiculous, and remember, the price for failure is you have to replay the whole mission. I think that 3 Houses does the perfect job of walking a very nice line of difficulty. I think that's probably one of the best parts about it, is that it starts out easy enough that you can kind of understand if you're new to Fire Emblem. They introduce you to all the new mechanics like gambits and things like that, crests, personal abilities, and then the game gets really complicated in the second half, which I think is one of the best parts about it. Oh, yeah, I need to dodge that. I do. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. I didn't get the trade, it didn't R2 for me. This isn't gonna kill her. This game sucks. What the fuck, dude? Thank you. Honestly, running backwards is probably the way to dodge that then. Same thing with that move. Wait, what? She can continue the combo after that? Oh, forget it, dude. Oh my god. What? Like, is there anything she can't do? Like, seriously. She can continue after the... This is stupid. Every single one of her moves is a link. So she never has a penalty. She never can stop. She just attacks with infinite stamina. She never has to stop attacking. Every single one of her moves. I dodged that perfectly, and she links it into another fucking move. Yeah, honestly, I'm glad I only have to do this another 2 hours. Every single one of her moves in phase 2 links into another combo. So is it just RNG when she decides to stop attacking? Is there any limit to how long her combo can be? Who knows? It's great. There's never an opportunity to punish the bitch. Oh, fuck. Yeah. That hit, you have to dodge it there. I keep messing that up. No, whatever. She's never open. No, that's what I'm saying. Your position is RNG. Your position is RNG. Do we count verticality in that position? This is not like we're going to have pixel perfect movement every time. So it effectively will be infinite RNG. Because this arena is not a flat surface. It's a fucking bowl, okay? So if I'm higher than her, how does that affect it? Yeah, I did coding, but like, this is what I'm saying. Like, certain moves, it just seems like depending where she is, you're going to have a completely different outcome. And there's no way to plan around that. I found that last time when I was trying to figure out, hey, if I stand on top of this thing, that move misses, but I know I'm not going to be able to calculate. I don't even remember what the position was I needed to do that. It's effectively RNG. Which I also know is not totally true because she button reads, which apparently every boss does. But it just is really apparent with her when she knows exactly how to counter you with infinite combos that all link together. So there's never an opportunity to counterattack. I had a feeling I could break her. I guess I run away now because I don't want to get hit by waterfowl, and you know it's coming. Okay. I did the thing again. She has a move there, and I don't know whatever move it is. It makes the most funny animation in the entire game. I don't know, whatever move I'm stuffing right there is absolutely hilarious. Oh, she did it again. See how that move missed? That's because she was on a different elevation. Normally that move wouldn't miss right there. That would have been an instant counter. The only reason that move missed is because she was above me and I was below her. That's what I'm saying. So like, it's stupid. Just like this is also fucking stupid. Just trying to go for a waterfowl at 1 HP because you can't transition phases off of a critical hit. What is going on in this game, man? Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. So depending on where she is, which is, let's be fair here, almost infinite amounts of RNG, you're never going to really be able to predict that. It's entirely possible that that move misses and you can punish her there. And then sometimes it won't. So like maybe 1 out of every 99 times you see it, that move will miss on the 100th attempt. And then that will change out the entirety of the fight. And the same thing works in reverse. It's stupid. You can't transition her on a critical hit. It's dumb. I don't care if we're at the base of a fucking tree or not. It's stupid because it enables her to do really stupid shit. Oh, yeah, this is bad. How far do you have to be for this? Pretty far. Okay, that last clone goes really far. Alright. That's the one clone that you probably have to dodge in addition to Millennium. Okay. Everything else, I ran back, I was pretty close, and you could dodge it just fine. Okay. You shouldn't be banking on the map's elevation. No, but what I'm saying is that sometimes the fight will lead you to the side points of the map. Like, wherever Millennia is, I'm on a timer. I have to hit her within a certain amount of time or my buffs are going to fade. That's what I'm saying. You have to be there. You can't not be in... You can't just wait for her to randomly walk into the center of the room. She walks back and forth. Time is on her side. It's not on my side. So she can... If she's on the edge of the map, that's where the fight is. That's the end of it. I can only do so much to try to influence her to go back. Right? Like, some of her moves, I have to dodge in a set way. They moved AC Shadows to February to Highbind Black History Month because there's a lower pre-order of any AC game and it is next quarter. Well, remember, it's still going to be this fiscal year. But yes, that is a good point. It will no longer be on this quarter. This quarter being, No, we're in quarter 3 now, right? Because it's, sorry, we're in Q4 because it's October. But yes, it will still be fiscal year 2025, or 2024 to 2025, but it's no longer quarter 4. Or I guess Shadows would be quarter 3. But whatever. I mean, or not Shadows, the other shitty game they released. Outlaws. Alright, well. It's not a DPS race. Yeah, but remember, every single slight mistake I make, elevation or not, is going to give her an edge, because it's going to give her health back. So I have to DPS race her. I have no choice. Unless I want to completely redesign my build from the ground up to use another weapon I'm not familiar with, this is my only option. How is that not a stagger, by the way? Well, now it's definitely gone. Really? Hey, look, another perfect again. That hit. I keep thinking I'm out of the way of that hit. That's also a roll. Well, no. What I'm saying is that you have no idea what her stagger bar is. So sometimes you will stagger her quickly, sometimes you don't. I understand it's a bar, the bar is invisible. You don't know what it is. So sometimes I will run up, I'll hit her 3 times, I'll stagger her. Sometimes I'll run up, I'll hit her 4 times, and roughly like a couple seconds extra, no stagger. There's no way to know. There's actually no way to know what her stagger is at any point. The only way you can kind of tell is if she jumps back. If she double jumps backwards, she has high stagger. She's worried she's going to get broken. But that's not good enough because I've done that before and then pushed her and then she still doesn't stagger. So it's inconsistent in a way that most other bosses are not in this game. Most other bosses are pretty... Hold on. Oh, I didn't buff. I didn't even want to do that. So stupid. Maybe you roll under that. Because if I roll away, I won't have enough time to hit to her again. Yeah. Oh, that was a completely different move than what I thought she was going to. I thought she was going to do that in reverse. Well, this run's over. Yo, look at her. I think the only reason that missed was because I'm on an incline again. No, I understand what you're saying. What I am saying is that it is random how much her stagger feels. I just want to know what the bar looks like. I don't. I have no idea what the bar looks like at all. So because of that, it could be anything. It might go down faster sometimes, it might go down slower. I don't know. And without that information, it's very hard to judge if you should press it or you should back off. Especially when you have an opportunity to move in. So that's what I'm saying. I know. That's why I'm not using light attacks. I discovered like 60 hours ago that jump heavies are the better way because you deal all your damage up front. And the only thing you have to do afterwards is worry about dodging. Light attacks in this game are not like light attacks in other Dark Souls games. They're pretty bad in this game, honestly, in my opinion. That's why I never use them anymore. Because you might as well just deal more damage. That was the whole point. They do not tell you what her stagger is. You have to guess. It's all guesswork. And that's what I don't like, is it's all guesswork. Stagger that, but it doesn't work. Can't cancel it. Well, right, but when you learn other fights in this game, it's different. Like, that's what I'm saying. Other fights, it does not feel like the stagger drains that fast. So they basically buff Millennia in a way that's actually kind of unfair if you're a melee build. Which is why when she's critically hit, I already know if I'm too far away, I can't capitalize on it. It's just a missed opportunity, period. And I know this because I've spent the last, like, however many hours fucking fighting her. So, like, here, that's close enough that the game automatically latches me to her. There's plenty of times, especially when she's on an incline, the game does not give you that opportunity. So it's just a missed attack. There's no other boss in this game that I've broken that you cannot get a critical hit on. That has not happened. I've done pretty much almost every other boss in the game, to my knowledge. So now this is not going to phase transition for no reason. Which gives her an opportunity to do that. But that's what I'm saying. Then strength builds are just not that good. They're not balanced. So it's just more difficult. But I'm a strength build. I don't know what to do at that point. I'm not going to fucking change my entire build. I know I can beat her. I just have to have insanely good RNG. It's just badly designed for strength builds. Everything about strength builds is about dealing time, and every other boss lets you stagger them, run up, and then hit them. Except for Millennia. Millennia is the only exception to this rule. I intentionally wanted to be really aggressive there. It did not stagger her. No, her strings are random. She will choose whether or not she wants to continue them. It might be based off positioning, but it's also just based off of what you're doing and what buttons you're pushing. I think there's a lot of things that go into it, which is fine. The problem is that there's no limit to her strings, even in phase 2. She could just opt to just go through an entire new string of hits. Like, brother, I barely have enough stamina to hit back at that point. I fell for that. Now, why? That's a 5-hit. Why is that a stagger? Obviously. Can't dodge certain ways, so I have to fucking back up. Again. She's been doing this really early today, by the way. Usually she doesn't do it this fucking fast. Oh wow, usually she doesn't combo that like that. Do 3 in a row just regardless of getting hit? Well, I've done that before. Sometimes it does. The thing is that if she uses a super armor hit, I don't think you can stagger her on that hit either. Which, of course, like, half of the moves that you could probably punish are super armored, so you can't. All the moves, the heel kick would be one of the most easy moves to punish and interrupt her on. But they probably had that thought and they were like, fuck it, make it a super armor move. So now you can't, which allows her to do such crazy, stupid combos because you can't punish her on it at all. It just reeks of really bad design for one particular build. And pretty much no other build has this problem. They have something they could do. It just really isn't well designed for strength weapons. At all. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. This is a really bad roll. I'm super dead, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. That's the one hit that she could kill me there if I have low health. That's fine. Except for pre-nerf Dex blood build. Whoa, was Dex blood build like really good? Like if you went into Dex and Arcane? You probably like make her pop for like half her life bar after like 5 hits. Completely busted. Okay, that's interesting. Game-breakingly busted. That's funny. Yeah, no, it just feels like they give a lot of stuff to like Dex builds. Like they give them all these weird things, usually like bleed or something. And you know, bleed in this game is an explosion. It's not like multiple damage over times. Obviously, magic is stupidly strong in all these games, but strength, your only benefit is that you deal all your damage up front. That's it. That's your only benefit. So if that doesn't help you, then you're fucked. Like you can't. There's not really much else you can do. I'm gonna be greedy here. I missed. That was 3 as fast as I could possibly do it. 4. I fall for that one every time. It's very unfortunate. That is such a good move to counter on, because the opening of it is literally her doing nothing. Usually I fuck that up if I do that. Oh, shit. I did not roll that correctly either. Usually I diagonal roll it. I did not. Again. Trade. It doesn't matter. You get here with 2 flasks, you're just gonna die instantly, so what the fuck is the point? It doesn't even matter. What is she doing? Oh shit, I can't see. Oh, I'm out. Oh, well, oops. I guess this wasn't the run to continue with only 4 flasks, huh? Shit. Ah, fuck. Close. That's the closest I've been. That's the closest I've been for sure. She didn't do any of the moves there that I fucking hated. That was like a perfect run. If I had a little more healing, I could have done it. And that's exactly why if I get hit too much in phase 1, I'm just gonna die if I have less than 7 flasks. There's no reason to continue. Because technically, the clones I could probably run away from. Like, just if you run straight back, like you're not in a corner, you could just run straight back. Waterfowl is RNG. It just, sometimes she'll just hit you enough, sometimes she won't. And you just gotta wait. You gotta wait and see if she does the dash, and then just try to hope to capitalize on it. Alright. Well, we're close. I think the jump R2s are better. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. The light works. I think the jump R2s are better. No, there's no time to heal scroll. It's impossible. Have you seen the animation link? No way. It's not happening. I feel like that might have staggered her, and that might have also staggered her if she wasn't in an animation. What? Devin, don't apologize for missing. Clearly you didn't miss anything. That's what I'm saying. You didn't miss anything. Nothing has progressed. We're still at the only thing we've gotten is a little more, like, progress and, practice with phase 2. Well, I don't know. Are there any other items in this game that you can use to heal, like, in the middle of combat? I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anything, like, heals you. It's not like boosts HP, but yeah, forget that, bro. Like, what is this? We already know that we can't use the prawns because they overwrite the buffs, because they have a buff system in this game that they don't even explain to you how it works. There's no reason why these things shouldn't stack. You're just supposed to figure it out somehow by icons appearing and disappearing. They don't even tell you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think I just do this until I win. We could craft perfume. That's not worth it. I think we just keep going. It's not like Dark Souls 2 where they had the health stones. I forget what they're called. And you could use those to, like, get a little bit of regen over time. Yeah, I kind of miss those sometimes, but, like, I see why they didn't bring it back. It's bad, too, because if you rely on it as a strategy, you're probably shit out of luck when you run out, and vice versa. If you never rely on it, then it's just a wasted mechanic. So, you know. That's really unfortunate. That really fucking sucks. I misread that completely. That's gonna cost me heavily. Now I can't fucking get an upper hand here because I have to drink and she's gonna waterfowl probably. Again. Hey, look, 2 staggers. You could pop a prawn after buffs run out since they don't use any MP. Well, is it better to pop a prawn in phase 2 and then just not use what is it, Will of Fire again? Like, is that better? Maybe we should try that. I didn't even think of that. Hold on. I did not mean to do that. Snap that shit off. Oh my god, she does this first? What a bitch. Oh shit. Oh my god, I fell for the fucking bait again, man. Range on that sword. I'm still surprised by how fucking far she reaches. Use the grafted weapon skill. I do. I guess it runs off. I guess I could. Is it overlapping and or erasing the ones I already have? I guess that's what I should do. Yeah, maybe we won't swap to the fire. We'll just heal if we need to and then reuse the weapon skill. I guess that actually kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. It stacks. I mean, fuck if you know, right? Like, how are you supposed to tell? Who knows? Oh, oops. Please don't change my weapon. Thank you. How would you know? Who knows, man? I don't know. Oh, she's pressured. And that's the end of that. Into waterfowl, by the way. Oh, fuck. That was such a good hit. Pressure again. Might also be the dodge. She might be immune during the dodge. She might not take any stagger damage. I think that's what it is. I think just certain animations, she does not take any stagger damage whatsoever. So like if she does that half moon dodge around you, free stagger immunity basically. I don't think that she could take stagger damage. That's why it feels so random, because she gets to regen stagger during that, even though she shouldn't. Nope, it's bait. Yeah, Devin, that's the new thing we found out. We just wait for her to fucking stand up and then we hit her because the game doesn't let you transition if she's on the ground. That's what we do now. That's the only thing I changed about the strategy, is that we intentionally don't hit her because it's a trap set by Miyazaki himself. This is bad. I still don't have the timing on that either, unfortunately. Fucking hell. I forgot. I keep forgetting this, man. Woohoo! Woo! Oh, what the fuck? You can't do this much, you bitch! Oh my god! Oh man, I love it. Ah, the fight's over, bitch. I'm over here running away like Daffy Duck, bouncing on my head. What'd I just do? Fucking hell, I didn't even think about it. Anyway. Back to suffering. Yeah, see how there I only hit her when she wasn't doing anything else? She gets stagger immunity. It doesn't even delay it through the animation. It's stupid. Whatever, man. That's just how this game is. It's dumb. That is probably the single dumbest thing about this fucking game I think I found out. And you only find it out on Millennia, so you never get to practice workarounds for it on any other fucking boss. Because she's the only boss that capitalizes on it this much. That's insane. Even the fucking Mimic Tears don't do it this much. Yeah, no, back up. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Nope, bait. Fucking bitch. There's also a consumable that boosts damage. Maybe, nah, I don't want to go out. I don't want to leave this area. Because I know I can beat it. The only reason I would leave is if I need to get prawns, I guess. If I'm going to use prawns now, I think I'll just use prawns. So I guess the most I would do is I would go leave to go farm the fucking, the aliens again. Just so I could get a bunch of prawns. Since that's actually a renewable resource, unlike rune arcs. It sucks, but that's how it's gonna be, so... Oh, I fucked up. I didn't mean to double roll there. That was a huge mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Waterfowl? Yes. Oh, that was a count. See, I didn't know what move that was. Yeah. is this? What the fuck is this? You can't even tell because the camera is up her ass. Oh my god. Nothing is counterable. I'm dead now. I'm gonna try to run. I'm out of stamina. Yeah. Nothing's counterable. She literally went from one chain into another. There was no punish there at all. She could just do anything she wants. I think you just have to bum rush. I'll be honest. The more I think about this, it's like, yeah, we could sit here and we could wait, but it's like, I feel like if I just jump attack her to death, she'll get staggered. I'll get a free down. That'll give me an opening to heal. I don't know. It's ridiculous, but whatever. I think that's really the fucking play. Now, if I'm going to use the prawns... Oh, okay, hold on. Since I know I could farm this infinitely, right? If I use Flame Grant Me Strength, right? It gives me, like, a little paper buff. I'm assuming that that's the physical attack buff up. If I eat a prawn, it removes that and gives me... It removes the whole fucking buff. Alright, well, that's why we're only prawning in phase 2. Why does it remove the buff? When does the game tell you that buffs conflict with each other and will remove each other like that? No idea. Every other game, this is done no problem. You could do it absolutely fine. Not this game. This is the only game I know where you can only have one buff for some reason. So, technically I was wasting a whole bunch of shit earlier this game by doing this, thinking it stacked, and it does not. So, that's exactly why we do only what we do and nothing else. Counter hit. There's nothing you can do with that. I didn't expect her to back up. That's unfortunate. Whatever. What the fuck ever, dude. Yeah, Grafted might be the only buff that stacks, seriously. I think her third jump is also random, by the way, for that attack. I think she bounces like in a set direction, or like a random direction, like 3 times. That's why sometimes she zips right over you and you could just avoid it, and sometimes she's a little closer. So I'm learning how waterfowl works, which is good. It's just everything else in combination now is just figuring out like how to punish the fuck out of her for whenever she decides to stop attacking, which could be never, it could be after one attack. Who the fuck knows? The fact she could just choose to not take stagger damage is probably the dumbest mechanic in the game. I think that's even dumber than input reading. Because if you have a build that revolves around stagger, which is probably most strength builds, you're just shit out of luck. You're just fucked. Hello, Orico. Yeah, wait a minute.